Hello, Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike. I'm the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So there has been some interesting news floating around the League of Legends community, and I had a little bit of free time before I actually do another video on my main channel. And the sponsorship video I will show you guys in a couple of days, something that had actually happened. Not with the sponsorship, it's still happening, and it's already done. It's just that I might have some extra things I need to do, moving forward right now that'll kind of get in the way of that. But I'm going to schedule a day where I show you, and if you want to support the channel, it'll obviously greatly help out when I ever have the ability to show you. But let's go over this. Vizicsacsi retires from professional League of Legends. Top laner Vizicsacsi has decided to retire from professional League of Legends after spending 5 years in the LEC. He says, "My personal philosophy is to always give my best at what I do, but I don't feel like I have the drive and motivation to go into the next years anymore," Vizicsacsi said. "Therefore, I have decided to open a new chapter in my life and go on another road." Announcement, and he announced it on his Twitter. Vizicsacsi is leaving behind a storied legacy in Europe, having played for teams like Unicorns of Love, Schalke, and Splice. He was one of the most consistent top laners in the league who always played at a high level. This year, he was finally able to qualify for the World Championship with Splice. This was something that evaded him for his whole career. He was even able to qualify for the knockout stage, although his team was eliminated by SK Telecom T1. Vizicsacsi can still be proud of how well he and his teammates played throughout the tournament. His career is something to look back at with pride, and he should be leaving the LEC with his head held high. Splice, on the other hand, will now be searching for a new top laner to fill his shoes for the upcoming 2020 season. Well, Splice won't have to search for a new top laner because they're getting rebranded to Mad Lions, so that's something that's probably not going to end up happening. But what I will say about Vizicsacsi is that I was always a fan of his. I always thought he was a top 5 top laner in EU. I remember watching him back on Unicorns of Love, and to a lot of players, they kind of don't want to retire without a trophy. But remember when Unicorns of Love made the finals against G2 in 2017 spring, Vizicsacsi got the MVP award for that split. Was he the rightful MVP? I mean, it was debatable between him and Perks, but at least he can retire knowing he at least got a trophy and something to prove. At least 1 year throughout your career, you have something to show a lot of people and go, hey, I was the MVP of that year, and nobody can take that away from him. And I was so happy for him that he was able to go to Worlds with Splice, because for so many years he couldn't get to Worlds because either Unicorns of Love would either come up short. He was on Schalke, who came up short against G2, and this year, finally, he managed to not come up short and overall go to Worlds. And at least in his first Worlds ever, he can say that he took a game off SK Telecom, which is not a lot of things that people can really say they've done. Is they've taken a game off SKT in a best of 5. They've, won an MVP award. They were on an organization that had a lot of fans, and that, obviously left Europe and then made his way to other teams, because usually teams that have a very odd stance in the league, obviously leave, and then the players that are in that organization kind of fall off and become like streamers or, become positional coaches, or how that usually works. But he chose to keep playing, and every single year it'll show people that just because, something doesn't always go your way doesn't mean you should give up. He tried for so many years to get to Worlds. He finally did, and he finally got something in his career that he wanted to do. And if he thinks he has no motivation or drive to do it anymore, that's totally fine. That's not to say that he can't come back. We've seen players retire and then come back. But for the moment right now, Vizicsacsi is retiring. Team Vitality and Adidas extend partnership, reveal collaborative sneakers. Team Vitality and apparel brand Adidas have signed a multi-year partnership extension. The companies will release a branded Vitality .01 sneaker this weekend. Team Vitality opened its new V-Hive headquarters in Paris this week alongside the announcement of a 15.5 million funding round. This marks them the highest funding round in esports history, actually, according to a lot of the sources. Team Vitality and Adidas announced today that they have extended their apparel partnership and have marked the event by unveiling new limited edition collaborative sneakers. The companies first partnered in early 2017, with Adidas becoming the official outfitter of the French organization. The new multi-year extension keeps Adidas in that role, with the companies now releasing their first branded sneakers for consumers. The Vitality Sneaker 1 features the team's yellow and black colors, along with geometric shapes that symbolize the team's B logo. The tongue also features the Team Vitality and Adidas logo, with the Vitality .01 name printed on the surface of the shoe. The sneakers sell for $176, $160 if you're counting European dollars, and will be the first available for purchase at the Team Vitality new open V-Hive headquarters in Paris tomorrow morning, with the availability online later in the afternoon. The facility opened its doors this week alongside the team's announcement of a new $15.5 million funding round from Indian technology entrepreneur Tay Cole's Rewired.gg Gaming Fund. And then obviously Adidas made their statement. They're very proud to be a partner with Vitality. You know, as much as people kind of, what's the word I would say? Make fun of Vitality. Vitality is an interesting org. You know, they are very successful kind of outside of League of Legends. They did make a name for themselves at the 2018 World Championship, so that's obviously, something to live up to. They have an interesting apparel nonetheless. I've actually never been to their shop before. You have your Adidas, Reno, what is that, Cursus, Orange. They're also sponsored by Razer. I'm glad this channel is going to have its sponsorship eventually available to you guys. And where is the apparel for you guys? Because we probably want to see jerseys. Jerseys? No. I just want to kind of shop. What the heck, Vitality? What are you guys doing? Shop home Vitality. I'll just put in .com/shop. That's probably like the same thing with G2. Online Vitality store. Shop Vitality GG. It better not bring me up to the exact same person. How much do these jerseys retail for? Man, those shoes look clean though. Look at those clean shoes, man. I wish America had that kind of stuff, but this is what their jersey looks like. Official team jersey. What does this really look like? This is not that bad. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but it's not that bad. I can give credit where credit is due. How much does this cost? $70? You can go suck my ass for that. Just kidding. I'm not their fan, but as you guys know, through my various entrepreneurships for both of my YouTube channels, I can understand while getting a valuable brand and partner is obviously something you really want to do, and I'll eventually be able to show that to you guys in the next coming days. Sources: Norskeren leaving Splice for Excel Esports. So Jacob Wolf always reported this, and then you obviously have the ESPN report as well. And it's really interesting is that Norskeren didn't really have the best split and didn't exactly have the best worlds. He actually didn't even have the best spring split. But if you're talking about just, making an upgrade over Kasing, will he actually be that much of an upgrade over Kasing? I don't really know. But what I do know right now is that's the decision. Let's go. Jacob Wolf, he says XL Esports are finalizing a buyout agreement with Splice for support Norskeren ahead of the global League of Legends free agency period opening on Monday, league sources told ESPN. Norskeren will depart a Splice team that is likely to rebuild around young talent in the offseason, while Excel are looking to become a League of Legends European Championship contender. The deal cannot be finalized prior to opening a free agency. Obviously, you guys know that opens on Monday, and Monday, that agency line is going to explode. That is going to obviously be something that a lot of people are going to, unveil who they're picking up for their team. So that's going to be something that we are obviously going to, see where they're going to go. So do you guys think that Norskeren going to Excel is going to be better for them? Because they want to build a championship team. So you give me Young Buck, all right? Young Buck has won titles in EU, all right? I'm cool with that. People say he's not a good coach. Well, you're stupid because obviously he is a good coach because he's won some titles. So, who am I likely going to take an opinion about? Young Buck or some bronze level scrub? I'll take my chances with Young Buck. But then you give me Norskeren. It's okay. I mean, he's not bad, but I think this was just a bad year for them. I think that Splice's playstyle overall doesn't show what a good player can be, because we've seen players on Splice leave Splice and be very good. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he was that good, and I'm still going to rate him accordingly when all of the teams are obviously, formed, and we know what teams are actually going to be what their rosters will look like, but it's still technically a downgrade in the option of either Kasing or the other guy they were using. So, what's the other guy they were using? Jeskla? I don't know. I'm really kind of indecisive about this one. Dignitas declines the second-year option for Damonte, opening him up to free agency. Sad to see this, as Damonte and Huni had a great relationship last year, and Clutch exceeded all expectations, who will be Dig's new mid. And maybe Damonte to 100 Thieves, with the idea that they are in a rebuilding phase, he has to command some premium value in the market as a native mid laner, as a North American native mid laner with world experience now. There's certainly not too many talented NA mids waiting in the wings these days, especially not proven talent. I hope he ends up with a starting LCS spot. I think he's earned it. Who will jump on board the Tanner Time Express? Let the speculation begin. So Huni going to mid is something that already is more or less so confirmed. Why would they get rid of their mid laner if they already didn't have one? That's the 200 IQ moves you got to be thinking of right there. People on Reddit I don't really like reading Reddit comments. They're, not supporting Dig next year if they're willing to cut Damonte. I mean, that's just a fake fan. I'm not going to entertain that. But if Dignitas thinks that this is the best overall course of action for their roster, who are we to say that it's not, obviously? And if you guys follow Damonte on in Instagram like I did, I actually saw this on Instagram before I even saw this actually up here. This is true. He tweeted about it, and Dig is not going to be out with Damonte, so that's interesting. So, what do you guys think about this League of Legends news so far? Vizicsacsi retiring, Team Vitality extending their Adidas partnership. I really like this story. This is probably not going to be why the video gets a ton of views anyway, but thought I'd lay my opinion out there. Norskeren going to Excel. I'm kind of indifferent about this one. I don't think that this is the best thing for them, but in terms of looking for a support that could theoretically give you domestic success, I mean, that's okay for them. They want to be a championship winning org. They don't want to be 10th place material like some teams from North America love being, like FlyQuest. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Dignitas, obviously not keeping Damonte for next year is really interesting as well. So I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. Most of all, what the? I messed up my own outro. Holy crap. What else other offseason news is going on? Since I messed up my own outro. Just kidding. I'm the Nightwing, and Wave Life Esports is signing out. See you guys later. Bye. I'm going to go watch a live stream really quick, and then I'm going to go make a video for my main channel. And after that, I'll see you guys in the next couple days when there's more League of Legends news. So, peace.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.